It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between the Minnesota Vikings and the New York Giants. Four quarters between one of these teams and a spot in the Super Bowl. The NFC Championship is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Got it?
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Black, 95. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play, and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Yellow, 22. Ready?
Back to throw now. Completed over the middle. And they're on a quickly there after that catch. So the game's going to be to the 34-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
And the Vikings first down.
Ready.
Tight end going in motion here.
Ready.
The give now out of the shotgun. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's stopped. Milton Williams making the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's whole home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
Back-to-back carries here. Here's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Right. Set.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
You know, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Here we go, set. Go pink. Red, 30, zoom, black.
Hot quick right side. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
They have it 1st and goal, an early lead available here in the postseason.
Let's go. 50, green. Ready.
Here's a design run. And he's in for the touchdown. The Vikings finish up an excellent opening series. This is Andre Schmidt to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. And here is Schmidt to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Dart starting with a pass here. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Gets 16 yards on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it's gonna be 2nd down.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
18 Cardinal.
That's going to throw again here on 2nd and 10. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Dart going to throw again. That's caught for the 1st. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, That takes just a different level of connectedness. Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throwaway.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. Has room into the secondary. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants finish off their opening drive. Riley Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Giants respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. They'll take this at the 10. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the ready.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They kick the running back in motion. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he'll work this one up to the 28. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. Ryan Branch getting there for the tackle.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Set, ready. Hey.
They've got a man in motion.
Hey, red, yellow, go. Ready.
Another carry for him. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Going to the ground again on first. They're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Come on, set. Black 40.
We're 1 quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this.
Ready.
We're ready now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Set, hut. Red, 38. Drilled, ready.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Right, white.
Looking to throw on 3rd. until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Red, sights, ready.
Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Striker, 3-3.
At the 17-yard line.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And this is going to get him right up near that first down, where he's marked short after a gain of 7, third down.
And it's third down.
On the double.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Yellow, 43. Blaster, 6. Blue striker.
They send a receiver in motion right.
Ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Throw is caught. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Ready. Set, cut.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a second quarter lead. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7.
Giants 7.
Here is Schmidt to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a
The
touchback.
Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
You heard my message, I lost control. The level came, I told you that I had my way, I let the journey begin.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Hey, check that. Street.
On play action with Dart. Got a man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll run here on first down. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Bronco 80. Street. Warrior 70.
From the gun, here's Dart. Caught out wide. Touchdown, New York. The Giants can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
60 red. 60 red. Hey, green. Trouble, 38. Ready?
Quick to the left, it's caught. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. First down from the 41.
And the Vikings first down.
Pass play now. Flushed out of the pocket. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Set, hut. Blue, 32. Set.
Blown back, it's the handoff. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. We've got a good one so far. We are all tied up, and we have hit our 2-minute warning. More from Sunday Night Prime Time on the other side. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Let's go now. 50, green, blue striker. White, black shot, black ultra. Set.
Here's the snap on 4th. He's got it to his running back. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
A gain of
Shot,
15.
17.
First down, Vikings.
Set, hut.
A give now from the gun. He's still going at the 30. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A 28-yard pickup there. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
Kate, I want you in the audience to imprint that play in your mind. When you hear me or any announcer say, oh, he's running downhill. Oh, get running downhill. Oh, you want to hit it downhill. That right there, that was running downhill.
Catch is made in close. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust.
22.
And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Ready. Black 40. Hut.
To the goal line, and he lost it. It's out. And the offense gets it back. They're going to be set up at the Ooh, let's give him a second there. Give him a sec. I'm going to imagine his heart's probably going, what, 150, 160 beats per minute right now, Brock, after nearly losing that fumble.
Yep, and it wasn't just a ball he dropped there. It was at least 3 points, too. But fortunately, that ball stays with him in the red zone. And now I'm really curious. It's one of those moments, Kate, where they put the ball back in his hands, trust him again to hold on to it, maybe go get that touchdown you know he so badly wants.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that forces them to 4th and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. Return starts at the 9. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 79 Broncos. 60 Broncos. 60.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connected. It's incomplete.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
2nd and 10 now. Here's Dart. Finds his back complete. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down. It's Dart. Short pass brought in. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back, I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I can.
Run left is intercepted. And the Vikings get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
Ready, ready. 52 boom. 6, mega. Ready.
Looking to throw. Chased out to his right. He can run it. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Here's the final play of our 1st half.
Come on, set. Hut, hut.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the 3rd quarter. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
defense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Cut down the left side by his running back. Oh, baby. He's going to have this one down to the 28. Get an even 40 out of that one. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. On 1st down, they'll run. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Darts back to throw. It is caught left side. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here we go, Shaq. Go.
1st and goal, they're going option. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defense linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
They'll send him up the middle. Up to the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Giants take the lead right away in half number 2. Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Giants take a 4-point lead. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Ready, break.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Down. Set.
Finds him quickly on the RPO. Inside the 45. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grab the lead on their first series of the half.
You
Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. Return starts from the goal line. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Escapes out to the left. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. They get 37 on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Dart gonna throw again. Buys time, rolling right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Hey, check that, check it. Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19. Check go.
3rd and long for him here. Vikings get there. They're going to win this round. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
60. Here we go. 70 Lions. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
He'll throw it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Vikings will get possession up towards midfield as they take the interception up beyond the 40. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, and throw the ball away. You're literally...
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Set. Go, Lee. Go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Ready up.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's go. Mark 7. Hey. 18.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Caught by the open man. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Now go play action. Here's Dart. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a lead just before the end of the third. Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Giants take a 4-point lead. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
Drill green.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's trying to go deep again. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. You've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
Number 2. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Let's go now. You don't blue. Blast it. 6. Ready?
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. On the move. Hit it right. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Here we go. 10 black. Black ultra. Yellow.
They put a receiver in motion right. Back to throw it. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And the Giants bring it all the way back inside the red zone before he's finally hauled down. That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one, so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Here we go. Bronco 80.
Running it now out of the gun. That second down run is only going to manage a yard.
Yes, a smaller gain on the stat sheet with that counter run, but it does diversify their run game portfolio. Makes those guys, and especially the edge defenders, think a little bit. And Kate, I've told you once, I'll tell you 100 times. I love the play action that comes off of that same counter run action.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. To the air on 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. And it's incomplete, so that's him bringing up 4th down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. They'll go. Here's Darts. And he has the New York touchdown. The Giants parlay the interception into points. Patterson on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants drive their lead to 11.
Giants 35, Vikings 24.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Has this at the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Ready.
He's going to throw it. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Red, yellow.
Pass play coming here. Trying to find some positive yardage. He's across the 45. Down to the 10. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings now within 1 score in the 4th.
You know, Kate, there's a reason that slant route has been in playbooks, I don't know, since football began. Because if you hit that receiver on the run, on target, on time, big plays can follow.
Yellow. Ready?
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the call to go for it not awarded as the pass falls incomplete.
Vikings 30.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Starting at the 10. He's got a lane up past the 30. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. First down now, ball at the 33.
Right there, hurt. Set up. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Drive play straight ahead. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Let's go. Cougar 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Looking to throw. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the gun, here's Dart. Chased out to his right. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone on 1st. Short pass brought in. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
That one connects. He's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it 1st and goal. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, 2nd and goal.
19.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Giants making a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Giants push the lead up to 12. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
50 red, real green, blue.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Getting out to his left. He's going to keep it this time. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Come on, set. Black, yellow, 22. You, yellow. Green jack. Ready?
Pass play on 1st and 10. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Brian Branch has it.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth cake down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
They're going to pass it here. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Now to the running back. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
So often we talk about the individual having to move on to the next play. Well, that was a perfect picture of the collective. That defense staring down 2nd and 1 rose to the occasion collectively.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Play action with Dart. He has the first over the middle. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll work against the blitz. Connecting on the slant. And the party shot delivered on that tackle, but doesn't matter. That's the end of this game. So here at MetLife, it's the G-Men who come